All right, everybody, welcome back. So last time they got to the village of Valaki, and they investigated a church that is missing the bones of their saint. And when they found out that the coffin maker has it, and the coffin maker's attic is just full of fucking awful vampire spawn. And we're beginning the session in combat. We've already had an initiative rolled because of things that were going on. That it turns out I was supposed to have them level up last session, and so they only had like an hour's worth of warning. So we've been spending the last couple minutes trying to get that straightened out. So Bellatrix, you're up first.
Okay. Okay, there we go.
Right.
All right. Where am I? I'm here.
You're here, yeah.
Okay. Should have just enough movement to run straight up to this vampire.
Mm-hmm.
And kick it in the dick.
Go ahead and roll for dick kicking.
Chat. Okay. Yep.
11 does not hit. Like you swing, and for some reason this vampire is wearing a codpiece.
Damn it.
Oh no.
It's the weirdest thing. So, oh, that's right. You get another. That's right. You do get a second attack. And your follow-up kick does manage to cave the codpiece in. Yes.
Shatter the codpiece.
What?
Why did that roll so many times?
I don't know. I'm just gonna use the 8. That was the first one you rolled.
Just caves in the codpiece.
Let me see. That is, your weapons are not magical, correct? Your fist isn't magical yet?
Silver sword.
I don't think until a few levels from now.
Okay, so it doesn't deal as much damage as you thought it would. It's weird, but you know, you got a good kick in. And it's just really weird that this thing just seems to shrug it off more than it should. So, Erasmus, it's your turn. And I will remind you, since you haven't played in a while, you do have this cool move called Turn Undead.
I do. These are vampires.
These are definitely vampires, yes.
That last time I used that, it did nothing, and I wasted my
Yeah, but this
divine
time you
intervention.
have you have a better save DC, and 2, there's more chances for it to succeed. Because there's more of them involved here.
I mean, last time you used it, you freaked the fuck out of that vampire boy.
Oh, that's right. No, yeah, that's right. You did use it.
Basement.
You did use it, and everybody just damaged it, so that way, so it just couldn't do anything.
Yeah, but
damaged it, so
he herded it into the basement, which is where we needed to keep him.
Yep.
So it was quite useful.
It was actually quite useful. So, go ahead.
Wait, wasn't that me?
Yeah, that was.
Oh, that was yeah.
Joe.
That was Joe.
Yeah, what the hell are you...
Okay, so Turn Undead is useful. Just...
okay, well...
Panel Divinity, there we go, yep. Yeah, so each undead you can see or hear within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah,
if the creature fails the saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
Yeah, I'm going to go... here...
Okay.
And use my Turn Undead.
Okay, let me see, hold on 1 second.
Let's make a wisdom
there's a thing
saving
that we can
throw.
do. Hold on, there's a thing that we can do to figure out how many... Here we are, alright. Alright, all of them are affected, because I turned on an aura, so yes, all of them are affected by that. So they all need to make wisdom saving throws.
Wowee.
That's 6. I'm going to start at the top and work my way down and leftward, like you're reading a book. So.
Okay.
So, oh wow, they just get a straight D. They just have a straight D20. What's the save DC on that?
A 14.
Is that including your new?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure. The first one fails. The second one succeeds. The third one fails.
Oh goodness.
The fourth one succeeds.
Hmm.
The fifth one fails. The sixth one fails. So let me mark the one. I'm gonna mark the ones that are turned with a thing. Let's go with this.
I sure hope these vampires all escape out into the street.
No, it's actually sunlight out, so they're actually kind of trying to actively avoid the windows, and they have to run away from
Wait a
Erasmus.
minute. This room has windows.
Yeah, they're boarded up.
This house has stairs.
I am protected. I am protected. God damn it.
All right.
Christ.
So next up is N's turn.
Well, I guess
you can search the room if you want.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
I mean, that seems like the thing you would do.
Yeah.
You can also.
What kind of sick loot's in here?
Hold on. I need you to roll me a thing. In order to.
A double vampire.
Oh no.
Roll second initiative.
Let me see.
Roll a strength saving throw as a block of iron is dropped from the ceiling onto your head.
Come on. Trying to. Oh, here we are. Okay, I was just looking at the wrong thing. I need you to roll me a perception check.
Can do.
You don't find anything actually. You can keep looking, but it won't be on this turn that you'll find anything.
Then this is my new quest. Can't find the treasure.
All right. So next up is the vampire spawn's turn, and let's see. This one, these guys are gonna run as far away as possible from Erasmus. This is about where they will end up. So this one's gonna move straight up to Aiden and Bellatrix, and the other. So the first one's going to try and attack Gertrude.
Hit me. Give me everything you got.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah, that's a good hit die.
Okay.
Maybe you shouldn't be asking them to hit you.
So instead of so it raises its claws and it grabs you in a basically a headlock and starts twisting so that your neck is exposed. And let me see.
Okay.
Alright. Alright, doesn't get any particular advantage or disadvantage on this roll for that, and then it starts trying to bite down.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so 6. You take 11 damage. 7 of that is necrotic. If you have anything that resists necrotic or anything.
I do not.
All right. So go ahead and shave off 11 hit points there.
Did.
And it's chomping down. It's chowing down. This other one is going to try and do much the same to Aiden. So it's gonna roll to try and grab him first, which I'm pretty sure that succeeds unless that's a success. And now it chomps down. You take 10 damage, 5 of which is necrotic.
Wow. Wait, so how do I count necrotic?
It's just a damage type. So if you have anything that resists necrotic, I was just trying to make sure that that didn't affect you. All right. So next up is Gertrude.
Well, I'm immune to disease.
No, it's not disease.
Okay. Am I able to fire spells while this thing is grabbing me?
Yes. In fact, this thing. Yeah, the condition. The condition doesn't say anything about not being able to cast spells, so you may cast spells.
Okay. I have a series of questions.
Yes.
This town has a guard presence, right?
Correct.
Did they look combat ready at all?
Kind of. They don't look ready to take on vampire spawn, but they do look ready to just take on like uppity peasants who don't want to participate in the festivals.
Alright, so it would be a bad idea to bring them here.
Probably.
It would be a bad idea to have some more meat shields.
Listen, at
Wow,
least
that's
you're
amazing.
only taking care of 2 instead of 6.
I'm not gonna put a bunch of innocent people in danger, you sociopath.
No, I'm saying like for you, like you should look on the bright side. You've cut their numbers down by 2/3.
Right. Okay. So, well, in that case, I'm not gonna go hog wild here. Or maybe I will, because I want to be extra sure that I can get away from these guys.
You okay?
Is something not all right?
What?
Oh, there you are.
Okay.
Confused.
Oh, I think I lost connection for a second.
Oh,
Was it-
okay.
So, Gertrude begins vibrating. And
As she
I'm
usually
going
does when she
to
does this sort of stuff.
angle
with her
my
love.
head. I'm going to angle my head such that I can hit both of these guys.
Oh, nice. In fact, that is the exact example spell they give for trying to end the grappled condition.
Nice.
All
All
right,
right, so
so
both of them make a Constitution save.
Constitution save. Okay, they're actually pretty good at Constitution, but they've been rolling like crap. So, at least as far as saves go. And
That succeeds.
We'll say-
that fails.
we'll say that the one that failed was the one that you were grappled with, because I didn't say in which particular order. So,
Okay, so
and how much?
7 and 4.
7 and 4. Okay.
Okay. Now, that's a good alignment. So, and they showed no particular weakness to thunder damage.
No.
Okay. 2 more pips of light enter Gertrude's bracelet, and she begins vibrating at a higher frequency to the point where it's audible to everyone in the room. It's kind of weird because you shouldn't hear the sound, or half elves shouldn't have resonant frequencies, but this one does.
Nice. Burning hands.
Dex
I guess
saves,
they get
both
dex
of you.
saves. Oh, hey, that's also a thing that they're good at. Oh, they should have had a +3 to their wisdom saves. Oh well, I screwed that up, so doesn't matter anymore. I'm paying for my screw up. Okay, the
Succeed, fail. So
Yes.
one of them takes 7, one of them takes 13.
all right. So we'll say that we'll go with the same thing again. The one that you the one that was grappled with you is the one who failed. Use this. They'll always be the second roll. So one of them was 13, and the other one was how much?
7.
Okay. All right. So the good news is, they're hurt. The bad news is they still look pretty good, actually.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm going to do this twice. No. Okay. And I've still got my action, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Okay.
I'm done.
All right, Aiden, it's your
I
turn.
could have gone for a third shot, but that would have felt a little bit much.
All right, I'm calling on my retainers, people who have totally been there all the time, and I didn't forget about it for entire months. and I'm gonna have them open up these two windows.
Okay. All right.
Well, they're boarded up. Okay.
Yeah, they are boarded up. But I mean, they run over and they start prying them loose and trying to open them up. It's gonna take them a full turn to do so. So,
All right. Let's see. I'm still grappled, right?
yes.
What can I do about that?
Let's see. So I believe it is. You get to roll a strength athletics checks versus their strength athletics or dex acrobatics. I think. No, it's the other way around. They have to roll strength athletics, whereas you get to roll either or. So, go ahead and roll either athletics or acrobatics, whichever one's better. And they have to roll and see if they beat your. So, yeah, you escaped the grapple. You're fine.
All right. Let's see. Start with I make a really weird symbol with my hands, and as of now, Bellatrix, Erasmus, and Gertrude are blessed.
Banging.
Awesome.
Cool.
I will put.
I don't know what that means.
I'm gonna step over here.
On top of. Wait, hold on. Oh, I think I blessed the wrong person. Didn't say yourself was blessed, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
All my friends, they're
All your
blessed.
friends. They are blessed. Alright. I put little blessed symbols next to them.
Aww.
I don't know what blessed does, but.
Me neither.
Oh, it's right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the chat, goddamn.
There's a spell card in the chat.
Oh.
You get an extra
yeah,
or to
whenever-
attack rolls or saving throws every time you do it until the spell ends.
Oh, nice. Alright.
Wow.
Alright, so what else are you doing?
Moving for 10 feet.
Oh, that's it? Okay, your turn, son?
Should knock out.
I mean, I took my action,
spell slots.
Okay.
and I got rid of a dude.
Okay. Alright. Bellatrix. You're up.
Okay.
We should probably be fleeing, everybody. Just a thought. I think we might be a little bit out of our depth.
No, fuck that.
I mean, this window over here is about to be open, so they probably won't go past that.
Yeah. Just to cover our escape, Bellatrix is going to cover this 10-foot area with ball bearings.
Okay.
Is that my action, or can I?
I'm gonna say that's your action.
That's my action. Okay, and then she's going to use movement to start to retreat a bit.
Okay. Alright. Erasmus, you're up. As long as you don't, as long as you don't attack, or as long as nobody attacks the ones over here, they will stay turned no matter what. I don't think it's a concentration thing.
So we're just running, or what?
Yeah, considering that this one doesn't even look anywhere close to half dead and is taking the brunt of the damage, you should probably
20.
run.
It's taken 20, and it's not at half hit points yet, so...
It's been one turn.
It's literally taken 2 attacks.
It has at least 50 hit points. All of them have at least 50 hit points. You want to fuck with that?
Then
Yeah.
I could deal 50 hit points in my sleep.
Alright, my dude.
If you insist. Let's see. How far can I go?
Now, basically, you are free to explore this bedroom and everything, because they're probably not going to go past the sunlight over here, because...
Guess I'll just Go here.
Because you guys are looking for a bone.
Why not just stand in the sunlight and hit them?
I'm just gonna
It's a
go
thing we
here
could do.
and
Exactly.
cover our retreat.
Oh, you're gonna cover the retreat?
Yeah.
Alright. Do you want to deal damage to the vampire? Oh,
Yeah, might as well.
alright.
Yeah, I'll just hit it. I'll just whack it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to whack.
+4.
That's a solid hit. You may go ahead and roll damage.
And 2. Well, you know.
Okay. Well, you deal 2 damage to it. Like you
better roll
hit it,
damage.
but it basically like you only catch it in the shoulder and it just looks at you and hisses a little bit for some reason. And it's your turn. Do you want to roll another perception check?
Yeah, I'll do another one.
All right. So this is this right there. Where's did I put the book?
I don't know why I just moved there.
No, because I moved you. Okay. Oh, there it is.
How rude. How
Well,
rude.
I'm trying to tell you that that's where you find the thing that you're looking
Okay.
for. So you find it there. You just find the proper page. Okay. So in that wardrobe, you find secret compartment at the base. You find 2 sacks. One is actually containing the bones that you're looking for, and the other one is a small pouch containing looks like you can't tell exactly how much from a quick glance, but it looks like it's a fair bit of coin.
We're looking for bones?
Yeah. The
Yes.
church was missing bones that protect them.
The bones of a saint.
Okay.
So you found it. You guys might want to.
Basically,
Yeah. And I found all the money that I'm definitely not going to tell anyone else about.
All
I
right.
am already
Wait a minute.
paying you to do this.
Yeah, it's sweet, isn't it? I get 2 loads of money.
All right. So you still have your entire movement action if you want to just leave.
Do I see any guards outside the window?
No.
Ugh.
and we found a treasure chest.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, I'm in the safest spot.
Okay, that's your entire turn.
Yeah.
And it is the vampire's turn. This one up here is gonna try running for Aiden. And now they are going to make their attacks. This one's against the one against Aiden. So D20 plus 6 to hit. It grabs you, and oh shit!
Holy.
I can't
Cal,
believe
could you
I'm
roll
fucking
it?
dead.
Could you roll a little less well?
I'm trying.
Is that how much damage it does?
No, that's how much damage. That's the natural attack roll on the bite attack.
Okay.
So you take 14 damage, 5 of which is
Dang.
necrotic.
That's no good.
Yeah.
Hey, you're not dead though, which is good. 20 plus. This is against Erasmus.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Well,
and
that
also
fails.
it regains it does regain health now because it's eating you. So
Excessively rude.
Could you stop feeding the vampire? Would that be okay?
So Erasmus, good news is that the vampire spawn attacking you misses so badly that it's not going to get its multi-attack. It just it tries grabbing you, but it like ends up spinning around and like it doesn't fall over, it just does a full complete turn and it just misses it just doesn't get to make its other multi-attack part. So next up is Gertrude. Because the others can't do anything except power and fear
Right.
from Erasmus.
Let me do a little quick bit of math in my head here. Okay. So first thing I'm gonna do is I am gonna wang one of these at this here window.
All right, the window is not going to get a dexterity save.
No. Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to make a dexterity save for the window. The acid starts eating through the wood, and eventually sun starts beaming in.
And also the Vestals.
Aiden, how much health do you have left?
3.
Okay, shit.
I've got an ouchie.
You, I am the cleric.
Right.
I can heal myself. I've got 20 heals.
Yeah, he can just touch himself.
My concern is that I kill you before you can do that. I'm trying to think if I want to fire another thunder wave to knock this guy back so you can get away easy. You think that would be necessary, or are you good?
Do you not have
Keep the window open?
Yeah, but
Say what?
you're grappled. No, yeah, you're grappled right now. So that's what she was asking. She was trying to get this thing not
I
grappled.
can definitely get out of that.
Okay. So, you know what? If that's the case, then I will just be done.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, Aiden, your turn.
Wait, oh, so that acid splash went just for the window and nothing else.
It went for the window, and there's a beam of light pouring in. Let me just...
Actually, can I hit multiple targets with that? Let me double check if I can hit multiple targets with that.
Acid splash is just one, I think.
Up to 2 creatures within range that are within 5 feet of each other.
Oh, so you can hit the vampire spawn if you want.
Yeah, so let's have that one make a dex save.
Okay. They're pretty good at dex saves, but they could fucking flub it. They flubbed it.
Exactly correct.
All right, so it takes 6 acid damage.
Yep.
I did not mean to draw that.
All right.
Aw, you ruined its perfect health! Damn it! I didn't even realize it was at that health when
I flexed.
Was it? Wait, guys.
69 health.
Or more health.
We know how much health the vampires have now.
I
69.
can't believe the vampires had 420 health.
Alright, so Aiden, it's your turn.
Ah!
Um...
Oh. You remember when I said I was fine?
Here's what I will allow you to do. If you use your smite evil thing to stab it, if you deal at least 7 hit points, if you deal at least 7 hit points, which is what I rolled for its strength athletics, it will basically recoil back 5 feet and allow you to escape this grapple. I feel that would be a cool way to. So go.
Or do I lose my bonus action to do get out of this grapple?
I think I'm going to say that it was a bonus action. So if you want to use your attack action to go ahead and try and stab it, go ahead and stab it. Yeah. So
I'm just gonna let's see here. Oh, that's an action. All right. So let's see here.
Use smite evil.
Divine smite. But all right. So Q is 8.
holy shit! You rolled a natural 20.
And here's another thing.
Now deal your extra D8s because you get like at least 3 D8 because it is undead.
Fuck him up, Seabass.
2d8.
And then you roll another D8 because it's undead.
Oh.
So minus 12. And then
12 plus 14 is 26.
Yep, okay, so it doesn't recoil back 5 feet. It recoils back 10 feet. You basically just stab it in the gut so hard it's just like, and it just stumbles back and looks at this oozing wound that was in there. It's like, it shouldn't feel pain, but it does. What?
Look, but dude, it really hurt, okay?
And you still have your move action.
I'm gonna go, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here.
Okay. And that's your turn.
That's my turn.
Bellatrix.
I hold my hand up for a high five. Say high five, neckbite buddy.
I'm really hurt right now.
You high five Aiden.
Yeah, he looks kind of pale.
To him and he dies.
He looks kind of pale.
That's no excuse for leaving a girl hanging.
Did the retainers open the windows?
Yes, the retainers opened the window, so now you have 2 beams of light coming out from this window and this window. So if you guys want to make your tactical retreat, do it now.
Why would we retreat when we could just snipe them from over here?
Because of it.
He's got a point.
Because
Well, eventually it's going to be sundown, I guess.
Because Kalon's secretly rolling for cloud cover.
no, because actually the rules state that that it is actually quite overcast. They just don't like to enter the sunlight. It's a thing, but they can.
They can do 20 radiant damage every turn.
No, they wouldn't, because it's overcast.
Oh, whatever.
What? Wait, what? Hold on. Where did Erasmus go?
Oh, I left. I'm sorry. I was deleting all the shit that I drew, and I accidentally deleted myself.
Just hit
as well.
Control Z.
Erasmus
Oh,
dies.
yeah.
Delete yourself.
I didn't do anything.
Oh no, I can't believe the cleric's fucking dead.
Alright, so are you guys going to make a tactical retreat before they realize
Oh,
that?
well, that's fine. Sorry. I'm just gonna have to miss this session, too. Sorry, guys.
No.
Oh.
Don't you dare.
I will eat your bones.
Alright,
Oh,
so
fine. You're learning.
are you guys going to make a tactical retreat, or are you just going to...
I'm backing the fuck out of here.
I'm asking because if you guys decide to get out of here now, then I will just say combat is over and we can move on.
I'm gonna keep fighting.
You are
I
welcome
would
to do
very
something,
much
dude.
like to snipe these dudes.
All right. I need to get an Erasmus Pog in here. Hold on a second.
If we don't kill these dudes, we won't get the loot from this room.
There is no loot in this room.
Yeah, but I don't know that in character.
I know that in character because I searched the whole room.
Where do these boys come from? Do
They came
drop
from inside the
ceiling?
crates. No, they came from inside crates.
Oh, okay. They got mailed here.
And there.
Oh, hey, here I am.
I thought you guys would be all saving the guy downstairs anyway, who's probably going to die if these lot get out of the attic.
Why would you
Yeah,
think
that is
that?
a
Opening all the
concern.
windows.
All right,
He's
so
probably a
what
vampire.
does Bellatrix want to do then?
Bleh. I mean, she's still pretty sure that this is something that we're gonna have to come back to later. She's not happy about it, but
Well, the second it hits night, these guys are just going to fuck off and kill people.
And we also can't really kill them. They have a lot of health.
You just got to believe in yourself.
Gotta believe in myself.
You gotta
that
believe in the
I
half
physically
demon who
cannot do
believes in
damage to these
you.
people.
I'm sure we
cannot
could
do
put like
damage.
a bunch of holy symbols around the doors out of here.
I mean, I don't know.
Can we just pull our GP and just buy a bunch of garlic?
The GP stands for garlic pieces.
Is there any garlic in that sack I took?
Very
So are we still in combat or not?
Depends on you
I
guys.
think we are.
If you guys are still fighting, then yeah, we're still in combat.
Yep.
So Gertrude,
I'm gonna
Bellatrix.
just remind you that this is still a thing. So if you want to do the tactical thing, you can, I don't know, be here. That's kind of why I moved behind Gertrude.
Yeah. I guess I'm going to move over here. So I guess if End wants to snipe things and draw them over.
All right. So next up is End.
No,
Okay.
no, it's me.
Oh.
Dingus.
Oh, that's right.
I
Because
got
you got
removed from the
erased off of
initiative.
the. You got erased.
Yeah.
What was your initiative?
It was a
18.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me
That
just
was what it was.
rearrange. And then. All right. Now it's Erasmus, and then also I need to
Okay.
rearrange so that the vampire spawn after End. There we go.
Well, I guess we're just leaving now, so I'll just leave.
Okay. If we're just
Does he
leaving,
get an attack of opportunity?
We're not leaving.
Use your action
actually,
to take a 5-foot
actually,
step.
actually, they do. If you want to use your action to take a 5-foot step, then they don't get an attack of opportunity. But if you just want to move the full 30 feet, that does get an attack of opportunity.
Well, the 5-foot step is your action. not
Yeah,
your move
yeah,
action.
that's what I'm saying. If he doesn't want to cast any spells or anything.
Yeah.
All right.
So I saw Joe's. I saw that sword stab and it did radiant damage, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah.
It did, but it doesn't look like it did like super extra damage. The only reason it did any real extra damage was because it is undead, and that's a thing that the character class does.
No, okay, in that case, there's no point in Sacred
Okay,
Flame.
I'm gonna move here.
D12.
You're gonna move where?
Right here where I'm at.
And the fire stuff it was resistant to, wasn't it?
No,
For
not
some reason.
fire. It wasn't resistant to fire. It was resistant to the punches.
Okay, well,
The reason the other one only took half damage was because it made it safe.
And then I'm gonna use a sacred flame on this boy right here.
Okay. Did you use your action to take a 5-foot step back?
I step back more than 5 feet.
Yeah, but if you take your action to step back 5 feet and then move, then
Oh,
then
no, I'm casting.
you-
now.
Oh, okay. You want to cast? Okay, it does get an attack of opportunity then. So it's going to try and rake you with his claws. I don't think a 12 hits your AC, so you're fine.
Not at all. Now he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that passes. Oh well. Good thing it's just a cantrip.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's my turn.
All right. End. It's your turn.
okay. Fuck 'em up, I suppose. Scorching Ray.
Wait. Okay.
Please
Okay,
don't
that's a
hit any
hit.
of the ones that are up against the wall back there.
That's a hit. So I'm guessing you're aiming for that one, which is the more hurt one.
I'm aiming in respect. So attack 1 is against the vampire at the back of the room.
Okay.
Attack 2 is against the vampire to the right of the room, and attack 3 is to that window between them, the one on the top of the room.
Okay, I'll say that you hit the window. And the window just bursts open and sunlight starts pouring through. You do not hit the second vampire over here, but you do hit this one here. So go.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll your damage for the one.
5 fire damage.
Right. It still doesn't even look halfway dead.
It's getting closer.
Now keep in mind it did heal some of itself, but like yeah, it's not even halfway dead even with with all the damages taken from. All right. This one going to walk through the sun because I gave you guys a fucking warning. It's overcast. They don't care about the sun. And this one, let's see. What are there? So 30 feet. 5. All right. They're both gonna.
Wait a second.
They're both gonna try and go after
This
Erasmus.
doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't. I tried telling you guys. So the first one,
Oh, look.
the first one misses its hit, so it's gonna try and attack. Gonna try and grab you again. I'm pretty sure you're grabbed by that one. So the second one's gonna start biting you.
Shit.
That's a hit,
Damn.
and that's a hit.
Damn.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What's going on?
These people, or Erasmus at least, is blessed.
Hashtag.
What is blessed do?
That affects saving throws and attack rolls.
Oh,
Uh,
Yeah, that doesn't count.
That doesn't do anything for him.
Or anything.
oh.
no, like,
Oh, wow.
no, you could.
I'm not making saving throws. I'm not making.
No,
an
it's
attack.
a saving throw before the spell. Whenever the target makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, the target can
I'm not
roll
doing
a
either of those.
No, they are attacking you. So go ahead and roll a d4 to add to your AC.
That's not an attack.
That's not
Not
how.
what that says, Kalon.
It's not.
No, no.
It's-
You see it
I
as
thought it
Erasmus
was,
rolls.
but
When Erasmus makes an
Sorry.
attack or
Oh.
saving throw, then he adds the
okay.
d4.
All right. So
I'm sorry.
you take 29 hit points worth of damage as it starts drinking you.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I gave you guys a chance to run away.
I was doing
Running
that.
away. What the
Why
fuck does
do
it
you
look
think
like?
I stayed at the back of the room?
You were busy doing other shit.
You provoked them.
Yeah.
And that's their turn. So Gertrude, it's your turn.
So wait, okay, so how much of that is necrotic? Doesn't some of it have to be deducted from my hit point maximum?
Oh no, not your. I mean, all of it's just deducted from your hit points. I'm just like the necrotic damage is if you have like resistance to it at all, then it would take like half damage
Okay.
or whatever. So if you don't have any of that, then it doesn't matter. So
Okay.
Gertrude, it's your turn.
Erasmus, what's your HP at?
7.
7. Shit. Okay, so another thunder wave is probably a bad idea. So
Yeah, please don't hit me again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I could make you auto save against it, but I still
recovery
think half
first.
damage.
This one is back up to full hit points.
I still think even half damage would probably be too much to hit you with. So
I'm at this one here because that's the one that was drinking. So the less damaged one was drinking.
Wait, if he's making a dexterity saving throw, then that's a saving throw.
he's not.
The vampire is.
Hmm.
I don't think you want to bless the vampire.
No, I really don't.
All right. So
If I could just
what's going on?
manage to select my. Oh, I'm on the wrong tool.
Guys, I have a great idea if it gets around to my turn.
20,
Is it run away?
25, 30.
Might be.
As I pass it, I say, "Don't fuck with this. Just leave the room. We are not qualified."
All right.
And I'm done. Actually, I'm gonna double move. So
Aiden, it is your
5,
turn.
10, 15, 20, 25,
Here's the thing.
30.
If you guys can get
My
past this
God.
light beam, if all of you can get past this light beam, I will say combat is over. But currently Erasmus is grappled, so
Oh fuck, I am?
yep.
Shit.
That's how the other one was able to bite you because they can't They can't do that attack
Yes.
unless you're grappled.
That's why I was talking about thunder waving to get it off of you, but I don't
No,
think
that's
that
stupid. Don't do that.
you'd be able to survive that.
So I forget. Can I move, take an action, and then move further?
Yes, you can break up your move actions however you want.
Yes.
So I'm just gonna lay on hands, add 20 to your HP,
Okay.
and then what?
The 22,
I
correct?
forget. I said 20.
Oh, 20. Okay.
Yeah, add 20
To your HP.
to
add
your
20.
HP.
Okay.
So that's 20 and then 25.
I forgot to do
And
this
I'm
for the
here
acid.
now.
Nope.
All right. So that's your turn. Bellatrix.
You don't roll for wild magic on cantrips, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Bellatrix, if you
Oh, is
want to
there
try
anything
and help Erasmus,
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
you can go up
is,
and try and. If you take a 5-foot step forward and use one of your attack actions to just push this guy, push this one out of the way, then he'll be free.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'm going to do that. So I'm
Okay,
going
so
to
step up.
Step up and
He gets to make a strength check.
Break his arms.
So go ahead and roll either strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics.
acrobatics.
You need to beat an 8. You push it. You definitely push it. Erasmus is free. You can use the rest of your movement to move down here
Yeah.
if you want. All right.
Just
Yay.
gonna give a thumbs up to Erasmus and then run to the back.
Way
of the
to
room.
fucking parkour off his face, my dude.
All right. Erasmus, you notice that on your turn, like the light just for some reason gets a little bit brighter, and this thing screams in pain as it takes 20 radiant damage. All right, and then as soon as you're done running past this light beam, it gets dimmer again.
Well, shit.
So, but you guys are good. You guys can run away. It's fine.
Yay.
So if you want
We're not
to, do
dead.
you want to deal with this guy down here, or do you just want to be like,
I'm
hi, bye?
absolutely gonna ask this guy what's the deal.
I don't think we should hang around in the building. I think we should probably burn it down.
Oh no! Did they get out?
Yes.
Why
all
did you
of them.
provoke them?
Sir, why are there vampires?
Why
in
were
your
they
building?
there?
We can deal with this later. Let's just leave.
Hang on.
Outside, let's go. Oh no, there's another vampire spawn. No, it's not. Combat's over.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go outside.
Yeah, Gertrude, do you have any magic left?
Lots.
I'm going.
Let's use burning hands to set this place on fire.
No, this is my
Let's
home.
not, because I'm not okay with arson.
There's vampires upstairs.
It is my home. Please.
There are other ways of dealing with that besides arson. Also, if we light the house on fire, the vampires will definitely run outside, versus right now when they will maybe run outside.
And
Sir,
they
is
will
the house
probably
really a
get
home
badly
when it's
burnt
full of
on the
vampires?
house. It's weakening them.
I don't suppose you have a plan for nighttime, do you?
That's the point. They're going to get out at night anyway. We need to weaken them so that we're ready to face them later on.
What time is it, Kalon?
Like 2:00 in the afternoon.
Okay, we've got time. We can get this place secured. I'm sure this town has at least some anti-vampire implements. We could probably go consult at the church. We've probably got... What time of year is it?
Do we know what time sunset is?
Yeah.
Like sunset's usually around. In this area, it's usually around 7 o'clock, 7:30.
All right, so we've got 5.5 hours until...
I don't want to be fighting these guys at night, so if we've not got a solution by 5, we are burning this house down. We need them outside before nightfall, because they will fuck us at night.
Or we need them contained in here by nightfall. So let's get back to the church. And you're coming with us, Mr. Coffin Maker.
What was that? I'm sorry, I had to get something real quick.
We are
We're
going to the church and we are taking the coffin maker with us.
Okay.
Because he will have information.
He's got some splaining to do.
Who's going to cure wounds?
Yeah,
They'll
so-
probably be able to sell you cure wounds at the church. I'm sure the priest can use cleric spells.
I can heal you.
Why waste a spell slot?
Come here, Paladin.
I'm going to
Especially since we might be going up against
use
Swain
one of
too.
these. Just pop myself up just a bit.
I will also use Cure Wounds on you, as soon as I remember what Cure Wounds does. 1d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier.
What's that, Kalon? We level up to level 5.
Nope.
Oh
Oh.
man, we're
Wow.
level 20 already? This rolls. Okay, so you get 12 plus 3. You get 15 HP back, Aiden.
To the church.
All right. So, get back to the church. Grab my
Yay.
book.
Nice.
I assume there's a bit of in-character dialogue in which we
Yeah. Basically,
interrogate and find out that he has the bone.
yeah.
Hang on, I got this. My only worth is intimidating people.
What the hell am I good at?
All right.
Every time.
Survival.
So no. He doesn't like he tells you the same story he did before that a noble came over and paid him money to do stuff and that the vampires they probably actually won't leave at night. Thankfully, they're waiting for they seem to be waiting for something. And since now that you have gotten the bones, that something will probably never happen, so they're probably just going to wait forever. Unfortunately, like so,
Yay!
or at least until someone or something tells them to do so. Otherwise,
Until they're
I'm
satisfied.
not going to leave this alone.
Yeah, we just close them up in there, and they'll just live there forever.
I suppose you guys are going to get pissy if I torture him, aren't you?
Extremely.
A little bit.
So when you get back to the church, you hand the bones back, and the priest, Father Lucian Petrovich, thanks you immensely and places the bones back where they should be, and you guys feel a strange warmth and relief that you have not felt since you have entered this land before. Like it is quite warm and inviting now, as opposed to like pretty much everywhere else, where like it's always a little chilly, no matter what you wear. Like no matter how much you bundle up, you're always just a little bit too cold.
It feels disgusting in here now.
No, it feels like no matter what you feel, it feels really nice. Even for you, End.
Okay.
I'm just saying. And so
It is never comfy.
and so
Well, he's a tiefling. He has resistance to warm. So
so as he's doing his job, he sort of doubles back and looks at Erasmus, and he goes, "My boy, where did you grow up?"
I don't know, where did I grow up?
Like somewhere in
Is that
Grey.
part of my backstory?
Just somewhere in Greyhawk. Yeah, just like you can just
Do I know that?
you can just tell him like us. You can just like say, "Oh, this city in Greyhawk," or whatever.
The city in Greyhawk.
So when you name the city, he goes, "That doesn't sound
like.
familiar, but look, I would suggest going to go." Like he seems to be trying to play something, and he goes, Have you guys gone to visit the Burgomaster? Yes.
No, we have not.
Isn't that why we're here?
No,
We got
you're
a note
no,
from the
you met that
Burgermeister.
burgomaster before. He's dead. You missed a lot, but that one's dead. So now you're escorting the burgomaster's daughter to the church, which you have done to protect her from Strahd, because Strahd definitely wants her for some weird reason that you guys haven't been able to figure out yet.
We
Probably
left the
wants to
burgomaster of
marry
the
her.
other town. Not
Yeah,
the
you-
burgomaster of
yeah,
this
you-
town.
Yeah, but you buried the burgomaster of the other town, but you haven't seen the one here yet. He goes, something is telling me that you should visit the burgomaster. Specifically you. He's pointing at Erasmus, and he's like, he can't quite place it. I guess he's just got this feeling from the Morning Lord.
I don't quite understand what you mean.
The
Father,
Morning Lord are one of the two gods of this world.
Yes, I don't know why I would need to see the Burgermeister.
I don't know either. I don't know why, but it's the morning. But I'm getting a feeling that from the Morning Lord that it is important that you visit the Burgomaster.
It's a quest hook.
I know what it is. I'm in character. Shut up.
It was on our itinerary, anyways.
Well, I guess that's
Meanwhile,
not-
I'm just looking from this priest's finger and to Erasmus and back again.
I'll move the map back. You guys are at this the orange square right here. That's back at the church.
I have a question.
Burgermeister.
Yes.
While they're talking, I sneak off and look at this big bag of money I took.
Okay. And it is 12 silver and I forget how much electrum. Hold on.
Electrum?
Electrum.
It's
EP.
worth
It's
like
the
2 silver,
EP.
I think.
No, I think they're worth. I think electrum's worth 5 silver.
pretty
Excuse me.
sure
It's 30 silver and 12 electrum.
What was I on? 78.
And
so
when you're looking at them, they are profiled with what looks like to be a rather handsome man.
I feel a little turned on. How much electrum?
12 and 30 silver.
Yep, got it.
Okay.
I roll perception to see if I notice N sneaking away. Nope.
Probably not.
I always notice N sneaking away, but I just let him do it.
Yeah, no one notices me sneaking away this time.
I just hope that every time he sneaks away,
I have laser eyes on End at all times.
Well, you best roll perception
Carefully.
and see if they work this time.
I can't believe these people trade in amber.
I don't get it.
Don't get what?
Oh.
Amber is.
That reminds me, the gravedigger also stole the bones, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
We brought the coffin maker with us. By the way, I said.
Yes, I remember that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. He's here.
I want to steal something from the gravedigger. There's sort of an ironic but evil punishment.
I mean, okay. That's fine.
Do you want to steal his pants?
I don't know how much he's got on him.
No, I mean just his
Read his
pants.
Don't just go grading pantsless, Jesus.
Okay.
Irina's hanging out in the church, right?
Yeah, she's hanging out in the church, and she's still being her usual dour self, but like she seems.
I check on her. I want to make sure she's doing all right.
Hello, I am doing fine.
So,
Quite different, but I will be staying here for the time being until.
Gertrude is still vibrating at a weirdly high frequency.
Did you know you are making a weird sound?
Yeah, that happens when I need to do a lot of things really fast.
You are very
she's
strange,
addicted
but
to
okay.
speech.
Yeah, I know. It kind of rules. But
Oh.
Okay. What do I take from the gravedigger?
Like he has like 3 copper on him.
Okay, and any items of sentimental value?
No, not really.
I cast Eldritch Bolt at his bed.
Cast Eldritch Bolt at a pile of hay covered by a blanket.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. His blanket has a hole in it now. And it's gonna take like 5 whole minutes for him to gather enough hay to make it comfortable again. Jeez.
How big is the hole? No, like that's an actual question. How big is the hole?
How big is the Eldritch Blast? It's like finger length. It's like finger width, right? Yeah. So about that big.
Don't fix it. He needs to learn.
I cast Mending on the hole.
I exactly cast Mending on the hole. I wait until End leaves, and then I sneak in and fix the hole.
It stitches itself back up.
I set fire to the hay.
No, you don't.
My word,
just
this
gonna-
gravedigger will get his comeuppance.
I'm gonna just go out there and say you probably wouldn't, because that would actually probably cause attention from the town guard.
I cast palm on hand. Head.
Fine.
All right.
I bless the
So,
hay.
the Burgomaster. I'm trying to figure out which one his.
Yeah, I don't know
mansion
what's
is.
going on, but based on my suspicion that the Morning Lord might
Okay, I've already
be
squared it.
Pelor, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Yeah. This
Morning
right
Glory.
there.
I'll
That's
go ahead and go
the
see
Burgo's
the-
Master's mansion right there.
I'll go ahead and go see the Burgermeister.
Oh, the ones look like a gun.
But before we do, I want to make sure that I tell the guy in charge of the church about the vampires, and
He's like, yes.
Advise him that-
All right.
something needs to be done to contain them before nightfall,
All right.
just so we can be
Okay.
safe.
All right. So
About the gravedigger so that he'll get arrested.
Right. So, as you guys are walking there, it's about 4 o'clock. You guys arrived around noon. And you feel really exhausted right now for some reason. So mark a level of exhaustion.
How do I do that?
What the hell does that mean?
So exhaustion. You're just gonna. I think there's a way to on the character sheet, but if not, we'll find a way.
There's nothing on character sheet for exhaustion.
Okay. Well, exhaustion is not on here. It's in. So basically, for right now, it just means that you have a disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws for the first level of exhaustion.
Get fucked, idiot.
Guys, I don't think this. I don't think the potion I took was worth it.
That's what happens when you destroy a bed.
As that
It's really.
again,
I wish
guess
good
so.
things happen when I drink mysterious liquids. Damn it.
I'm still going to drink the other two at some point.
I mean, you might as well do it right now.
more power to you.
What's the worst that can happen?
Did I actually save one?
That can't.
Oh, I never saved them.
Maybe he'll
Youth.
get the best effect. Maybe he'll die.
It was youth and mother's milk that I've not taken.
Yes.
Ew.
Yes.
Guys, take a vote on which
Exhaustion.
one I
So
switched.
yeah, you have. Oh no, excuse me. It's not attack check. It's not attacks, but it's just a disadvantage on ability checks. Excuse me.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
So do you
which-
want me to drink the mother's milk or the youth?
Drink the milk. Drink the milk.
I'm not
Make your bones strong. Make your
I'm
bones
not
strong.
involved in this. I'm just going straight to the Burgermeister.
That chanting was in character.
I'll go milk because I think it would be pretty funny.
Pretty funny.
I don't care either way, Tiefling.
I have a name. It's very rude and racist.
All right. So, are you drinking the mother's milk?
I'll give it. I'll drink it at night. I think I'll drink it before bed. More milk before bed.
Of course. All right. So, you get to the Burgermaster's mansion. If I can find the mansion.
It's right there. It's the
No.
guy.
If like I can find Like there's an actual. Here we are. All right.
I believe the term is interior.
Yep.
As opposed to anterior.
What? Why didn't it move at all? Hold on.
It was something
Hold
else
on.
I took, but I don't remember what.
I'm just gonna do this. It's weird, but
I think you're thinking of
Wow.
the
Oh.
Those are already more off.
Oh no, we're trapped in the cards.
Part of
This
the
is
color.
terrible.
Welcome to the tarot dimension.
It's time to duel.
all right.
Don't move.
This mansion has walls of plastered stone that display many scars where the plaster has fallen away from age and neglect.
Shit. Did I
Drapes
lose
cover
connection?
every window, including a large arched opening
Yes.
above the mansion's double
I seem to have
entrance
lost
doors.
connection. This is cool.
Guys, why does he drape
What the fuck?
all those windows?
What is this?
I think there's only one thing to do.
Knock on the front door like people.
I was going to say use thaumaturgy to blast the doors open and say, yo, where the burger's at.
Hello?
Let's not and say that we
Anyone
did.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, hi, Argyle. I could hear you, but also you were interrupting people.
I can't hear anyone else, and I seem to have gotten disconnected from.
Oh,
Well, not disconnected.
can you hear
I'm
us?
kinda
Hello?
Here. I'm gonna leave the call real quick.
Okay.
Just a sec.
Cool.
Anyways,
Let's politely open up the door in a way that doesn't trigger traps.
let's knock on the front door like civilized
No,
people.
it could be a mimic. Could be a mimic.
I volunteer to brave the chance of mimics. I
All
knock
right.
on the front door like a person.
I blasted.
Hold
I
on.
can hear you again.
Hey, hello. Okay, so we're knocking on the front door.
Yes.
Okay. That's cool. Roll 20 isn't responding though.
Oh, fun. Just hit refresh. This. I don't think we're gonna be in any more combat unless you guys are like really awful.
Yeah,
Something.
that's cool. I'm just gonna close Google Chrome in that case because it's
Okay.
fucked. It's
All
just
right.
completely
So
fucked.
the door's open and the maid answers it, and she greets you. She bows a little, and she goes, "Hello. How can I help you today?"
Hi, we're vampire hunters, I guess. The local head of the church told us to come here because God said things to him.
Yeah, Morning Woods was
The
all.
priest told me I should meet the local burgomaster. I'm not sure why.
Okay. She looks at you all. She shrugs and she goes, "I've heard weird explanations, honestly. Follow me, please." And she leads
Guys,
you.
why
Hold
is
on.
she wearing a hood?
I don't know, but she's just a gorilla maid. She doesn't actually have the hood on. Let me see. Where would she lead you? I'm trying to figure out like. Okay. Okay, I know I know exactly where she would lead you. She actually takes you right down here
Into the basement
into
and
the,
then
hell?
leaves us.
into the parlor. All right,
We
so
get
she
pods.
leads you into the parlor, and let me. The parlor contains a fine array of furnishings and draperies, all with an overall feminine touch. So she goes, "One moment, please," and she walks away. You guys just stay in the parlor for a little while, and then eventually, I think I have a handout for this. Let me, if I can find out where they hide them. Where they hide.
I take a seat
Oh, there we are.
over here.
Okay.
On the
Named
fireplace.
NPCs. Here we are. Oh, that's just straight up Pogs. Okay. Player handouts. Here we are. Named NPC hands up. Here we are. Name. Okay, so he's probably under. Oh, no, he doesn't have a handout. He doesn't have a handout.
Quick, Gertrude, while we're waiting from Sharp, let's see if there's anything to
Oh wait,
steal.
okay. Oh, I found it. So, whoop. All right. So, after a while,
Holy shit.
the guy on here, the one who's smiling and raising his hand, he walks in, and he goes, "How can I help you?"
Hi, we're vampire hunters.
You look fucked up.
He when you say that, he says, "I will tolerate that insult once. If you insult me again, I will have you sent to the gallows. So please,
I'm sorry.
try me."
Did I insult you?
No, he was talking to End. You said he looks fucked up.
If you must send the warlock to the gallows, so be it. I was sent here by the local priest. He doesn't know why, and neither do I.
And so he looks at you, and
Can
go
I
ahead.
throw magic eyes at these guys to see if they're weird at all?
Oh yeah. Does he stink?
No. Wait,
Do he
actually,
not stink?
do he have a stink? Yeah, he has a bit of a stonk.
Oh no!
He's alright.
No, I roll a 1.
Uh,
Magic ceases to exist.
Let me see. Trying to figure out. Hold on, trying to find something real quick.
How long has it been since the fight with the vampires?
Like an hour or two.
It's like half 4.
Okay, I've gone down 1 vibration level, so I'm visibly vibrating, but I'm not emitting noise.
Oh, good. The dog's crazy.
Hold on, where is it?
So what happens if I try and like grab your shoulders and hold you still? What happens?
I don't know.
You also
I think we
vibrate.
both vibrate.
I think you'd feel kind of weird.
So by the time you get to casting like level 9 spells, are you just gonna like?
Now, that only happens if I use Quicken Spell.
Yeah.
Quicken Spell causes the vibration. And then
Yeah, let's say like a quicken level 9 spell. What was
Have you ever seen The
No.
Flash? He's just basically going to be able to vibrate through doors.
the increasing frequency happens if I use it multiple times in a single turn. That's what it is. So I used it twice in a single turn back there.
You can do that.
Yeah.
You only get
It's- I can
one
use it-
action.
What if I give you a
Only
fist
get
bump?
one
How does
bonus
that
action.
Whatever, it doesn't matter. We're talking to the burgermaster.
Yeah, I'm still trying to.
Oh no!
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. That's that's what you feel when I bump you back. I give you daps.
All right. So when he looks at you, when you ask him, when you tell him that, he looks at you and he pauses and he goes,
I'm actually good at animal handling.
and he goes, very interesting. You follow me. The rest of you stay here. And he walks off. And
I'm gonna pet the dogs.
Same.
Yep, the dogs kind of lean into the pets.
Aww.
They seem pretty friendly. Let's see. So, and he walks away and he starts walking upstairs with Erasmus, and he goes, "Tell me, how much of your infanthood do you remember?"
Not much. I mean, who really can remember their infanthood? But oh well. Now that I think about it, I don't really remember any.
All right, he leads you upstairs, and I can't find a room to just insert a pog here. On. Need to see if this room's actually free. No, that room's not free. What about... I'm trying to... Yes. He needs you to... He leads you upstairs, and let me just start revealing the areas now. Here. Down this hallway, up this way, to this door, and he says, that is because when you were born here in this house. Your mother is behind this door, and she has been devastated for years. However, it was necessary to send you away.
I don't understand.
Your birth was a blessing to Barovia. However, if it was said that the child of a celestial being was born under under the Devil Strahd's rule, he would stop at nothing to have killed you before. So, we snatched you from her hands, and cruel as it may be, and sent you away with one of the Vistani. I do not know where they took you. I do not wish to know where they took you. I feel that information would be better off not in my head. And they took you somewhere. Ever since then, I've been sending small amounts of coin every once in a while with one of the Vistani. I'm not sure if they've been stealing it or not. I hope some managed to get to you.
So this is a lot to take in, but I'm just a cleric. You can't.
A cleric of the Morning Lord, I see. And he takes a quick look at your shield and sees that it has a sun on it.
Say what you will. His name is Pelor. Thank you. I'm nothing special. Please, I don't.
Nonsense. You are destined. You are touched.
No. Look. I'm just here.
You are blessed and you are family. You will be staying here for the remainder of your stay at Vallaki. Do I make myself and my hospitality clear?
I will do no such thing.
I believe you will. I insist.
And what will you do if I refuse?
I cannot exactly make you, but let's just say your stay in Vallaki would be most unpleasant if you did not stay here and bless us with your image now that you are grown and can protect us from the evils of the Devil's Strahd.
I'll protect you and your citizens from evil all you want, but this is not. I don't have any special destiny. I'm a simple cleric.
I don't believe that is true, because if you did not have a special destiny, why would you return here after all these years? Why would you, who could a child blessed by the angels, come to fight the Devil Strahd and drive him from our land? It is not a coincidence that you became a priest of the Morning Lord while still away from him.
I've banished undead all across this continent, sir. This is nothing special.
You may
I
think
gotta-
that, but I do not.
Got another
I know
job.
not.
This is just a job like anything else. I'm not doing this. No, I'm leaving. I start to walk out of the room. Back
Very well,
downstairs.
if you wish to be that way. However, I do wish for you to stay until oh god, I forget what the fuck it's called. I can look it up real quick. I actually found the page where they have those.
Festival of the Blazing Sun.
I will insist that you at least stay until the Festival of the Blazing Sun is done. You can preside over it as a priest of the Morning Lord, or whatever you called him.
Me and my compatriots have a job to do.
Yes, but please.
If we complete it before your festival, very
You will
well.
not slay the devil Strahd in 3 days. Just stay. You need rest. I don't know much about your travels, but
I don't deserve rest.
At least come say hello to your mother.
No.
Oh, the cat came.
Oh, she showed up.
Yeah,
Anna, huh?
I've been here the whole
Lily.
time.
Waka waka.
He looks. He
Caelan, we've decided to explore.
okay. Hold on. He looks kind of pissed that you're not staying at all, but he lets you go at this point. He's not gonna super push it. All right. So I'm gonna put one pog down because you guys have a tendency to like scramble around and like keep and like really, really, really just make it impossible to keep track of where anybody is at any given moment. So,
I'm not
Okay, I made a
Staying
pog.
in the
I'm
park.
just gonna.
so I'm basically putting down a party pog and
A party pog.
a pargy.
Party pog.
And I'm going to ask
Gertrude is
you
going to stay in the
to
parlor.
fucking
She's
like just
deep in her book.
calm your tits while you explore and stuff. So, bam, there.
Oh, wow.
Pog is represented by Gertrude.
The Pog is represented by the one person who isn't leaving the room.
Yeah, I'm staying here. I'm in a meditation right now.
Okay,
I
fine.
have a book
Let me go
right
grab
now.
it. Let me go grab a different fucking Pog then. God damn it, you guys.
Sorry.
I get the feeling that I'm sort of leading the way and they're trying to stop me from stealing anything.
Yes.
But I don't know what you're talking about. I just think that the maid likes me.
Yeah.
Maybe we will run
Represented
into
by
her.
Bellatrix.
Okay, so I can't move Bellatrix, so let's start in front of the maid.
Okay.
Okay.
So, framed portraits adorn the walls of
Well,
this grand
neat.
foyer, which features a wide staircase with a sculpted railing. A long carpeted hall attached to the foyer stretches almost the length of the mansion and has several doors leading away from it, including one at the far end. Bundles of twigs are heaped against the walls.
The far end, you say? Yeah, so let's... So we've been having a chat, Miss Maid, and we want to know who's the best at flexing.
At the best of flexing. Roll either charisma or strength. Whichever one's better.
Let's do this, guys.
You can either
Oh no!
you can either stretch, you can either
What about-
flex
what about
impressively or you can flex actually. Performance might work. Yeah, let's go ahead and give me a performance.
Oh right.
Oh no.
Damn.
Aiden flexes the
Also,
best
wait,
out of
you're
all
already-
of you.
I don't know why I'm stooping down to this level, but also, you know,
She looks at you all like you're all extremely weird, and she just goes back to bundling up hay and twigs.
What's with all the sticks?
They are for the Festival of the Burning Sun. we are making a sun out of wood and then lighting fire to it.
Why would
So
you
what's
burn
in
the
the
sun?
The sun's always burning, so it's a good idea. I approve.
It's been since the world's been turning.
So what goes into the sun besides sticks?
Fire, and people who are more talented than me to weave it into the shape of a sun.
Wow.
I see. Nothing. Okay. Is she lying?
No, she's not lying. She has no idea. She all thinks you're super weird.
So is this like an annual thing?
Sure. I just want to make sure I'm not
It's
putting
not
people in
an
the sun.
annual thing. It is this week's festival. We have a festival every week.
So why?
To keep the devil Strahd at bay. If we are all happy, then he will not be able to bother us.
Are you happy though? Are you really happy?
She looks like she's about to answer, and then she goes, "Yes, of course I'm happy. Why would I not be happy?"
Is she lying to me?
Go ahead and roll insight. Nah, she's on the up and up.
69.
You can tell that she's not exactly like miserable, but she's not exactly like, in the world's best position. She also seems to think that and Aiden can definitely tell that she probably thinks that the all the festivals keeping Strahd away are kind of like bullshit and it doesn't actually work, but she's not going to say that out loud in the Burgomaster's mansion, where she could be easily fired or worse for saying so out loud.
I give her a pat on the back and an encouraging smile.
She looks kind of creeped out, but okay.
So
I'm bored with her.
This
Let's go
week's-
explore here.
all right. I'm curious, but not that curious.
I opened the door before N can.
Okay. Me reveal the area. Bam. Okay. Let me find the thing I'm supposed to read, because there's a thing for every room.
Great, love it.
Padded chairs and couches line the walls of this cozy, carpeted den. The room reeks of pipe smoke, and mounted on the east wall is the head of an angry-looking brown bear.
That bear
what a
looks
waste.
mad. I'd be mad too, I suppose, if I was just ahead. Let's open the curtains.
Alright, they're open.
Cool.
Sunlight weakly shines through.
I would like to do a thing real quick.
Okay.
I would like to cast message on the Burgomaster.
Okay.
I'm not going to talk, but I will hear him talk.
I don't think that's how it works. Hold
Is it
on.
not?
I don't think
Is
so, but I
he-
can double check if I can get my cat off my player's handbook. Please, Lily. Please, I need this. Lily.
I mean, I've got the
Attack him,
spell
Cat.
card
Go
right
for the
here.
front.
Let's see here. You
Message.
point your finger towards the creature within range and whisper a message. The target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
put the spell card
You have-
in the chat.
You would have to say something first.
Yeah, you'd need to let
Okay.
it feel something.
It's specifically magic walkie-talkies.
Okay. I'm just trying to make sure that I know when they're coming back down, so I can tell everybody to get the fuck out of the room.
Yeah, there's you can do that to Erasmus and be like, hey, when are you coming back? But you can't really do it to the Baron, not say anything and then expect a reply.
All right.
Right, well, that room was a waste. Anyone want to do anything in here?
The rug.
Oh, we're taking a rug.
Was there anything underneath it?
Oh
Just
no,
wondering.
there's nothing of worth in here unless you really like dead animals.
Is there anything underneath the couch
Burgomaster wants to
cushions?
Find his weird.
Only if I'm killing them myself, so no. Bottom bottom room.
I'm sorry.
All right, I need to move my cat out of the way. So, bottom room. All right, you open up that door.
Quick, close the door, close the door.
A chandelier of wrought iron fitted in with wax candles hangs above a polished wooden dining table. Around the table are seated 8 women of various ages in comfortable high-backed chairs. They wear faded clothes, drink tea, and devour cake while a 9th woman, well-dressed and very pleased with herself, circles the table and talks excitedly about the decorations for the impending festival. And she looks, if you look at the handout that I gave you earlier, it's the woman in that handout. And
What kind of cake?
when you get closer to inspect the cake, she goes, "Oh, hello, hi, are you here to help with the Festival of the Blazing Sun?"
Does she stink?
No, she does not stink. She does not stunk.
I love festivals. Let's help.
All right, she sets you down and like on the other ends of the tables, and the women next to you, like on either side of you, like show you how it's supposed to be weaved. And she gives you tea and she gives you cake, which is sort of like
wow.
a nice like yellow cake with white frosting.
I scarf down a slice, and then I ask for another slice.
She,
And then I scarf
of
that
course,
down too.
of course. she hands you the cake.
Is she
slices.
okay?
Oh, wow.
Of course I'm okay. Why would I not be okay? I have a wonderful.
I'm not in the room. That wasn't in character.
Oh yeah, she's fine.
This is the best house I've ever been in. There's cake and there's friendly people. Just everything.
And
It's the best.
she asks you, "What brings you to Vallaki? Is it the Festival of the Blazing Sun?"
I was hoping to be in town for the Festival of the Fierce Wolf, but this one will do, I suppose.
Oh, that one was so good. So many were killed, and it kept Strahd away from our town for another week.
Wait, what?
Hang on.
So many wolves were killed. I meant wolves, not people.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, wolves. So many wolves were killed, and yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
you
not quite
wouldn't,
All
people.
right,
I mean,
and
that makes
at
sense.
this
You
point,
wouldn't kill people at these, right?
no, of course not. At this point, it's that's when Erasmus comes back downstairs.
I finished my book and I start whittling. I whittle something good, apparently.
Yeah.
I'm leaving the house. I'm just going out.
Oh, you're not even telling anybody else that you're back and gone?
You
Okay.
can help us.
I will tell them that I'm leaving, but that's it. I'm just.
Okay, you tell Gertrude because that's the only one that you can find because that's the only one who stayed put. Everybody else is currently inside this room helping out with the festival for as long as they would wish to. She's not going to keep you here forever. It's like she appreciates any help that you give, but
I message Aiden, tell him that Erasmus is looking to get out of here.
Oh, but we're doing arts and crafts.
I mean, you guys can stay. I'm just going to leave with him.
Okay, I'll just finish up this bauble that I'm making. Hold on. Let's see here.
Bellatrix grabs another slice of cake to go.
It is made in an extremely mediocre manner. But I'm proud of it anyway.
the Baroness praises you. She says, "Very good, very good."
It's only slightly better.
Alright, I guess we're leaving.
All right.
As we leave, the Baron is quietly puts
amazing.
things that we made in the trash.
Yeah, it might make yours look like trash.
Even with the disadvantage.
I'm just that good.
Yeah.
I give him a pat on the back.
Well, we got to go now, but we will be back to help you out later.
Thank you so much. We always appreciate the help.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy to help.
And remember, all will be well.
Always happy to help.
All right.
Always happy to serve the greater good.
The greater good.
So what
Well,
I did,
I
what
think
I
the
built
Beatles
is
evil
a
son-
small is a small cute cat head, and I give that to the maid as we leave the room,
Okay.
as we leave the building.
Yeah, did you see those guys? Man, they were ugly.
What?
Here,
Are you sure?
Today.
Did you not see the picture?
Oh yeah, yeah. The Baroness. Well, you know, it
I mean,
is how it
if you're
is.
into that, I'm not gonna say anything.
All right. So, if you guys do remember, this light blue square was
It's the inn.
yeah, that was the inn that they pointed you towards.
Guys, I just realised we haven't actually found any clues to help us kill the vampires.
Sorry, you got super robot-y.
I'm saying that we never actually found any clues to kill the vampires with.
What vampires?
The vampire spawn. We found them in boxes.
Oh, I told the cleric to get that handled. I figured he would know how to do it better than us.
Well, he never brought it up, so.
What?
Oh.
No, no, the town cleric.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, in that case, if that's who you told, when you get to here-ish, as you're walking, like as you're walking by, you see a man with a really messed up looking.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Bam.
we heard about him.
Yeah. You see this man. He's walking past with a retinue of guards, and they also have the coffin maker, and he's in chains, and they're walking towards the town square, which is going to be highlighted very soon if I can ever find the fucking drawing tool. That would be amazing. There we go. Draw shape. I will label it in purple.
I'm really happy with this outcome.
That's. If I can ever get it to actually get it, draw shape. There we go. Whatever. It's dark red. Whatever. I was gonna make it purple, but right there. So they start walking in that way. And the guy with the arm, he looks kind of like really like pale, like sort of like the guy at the previous inn who was just like washing glasses in like a robotic manner, but not quite as bad.
Care for Stone's cups.
Yep.
Let's follow them. I want to see where this is going.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm into this.
Okay, so
As we're walking, I'm gonna throw eyes at the dude with the big axe.
okay.
I pick the eyes up and pocket them.
Because if he's reminding me of the bartender from the last town, that is still a mystery that is unsolved for me, and I'm instantly curious.
Can I get
thought you
close
meant-
enough to the coffin maker to like talk to him?
When you do, the guy with the arm holds out his axe and he's like, "No talking to the prisoner."
Is that
Guys, you heard him. They're talking to the prisoner.
Well, can I talk to you then?
I suppose
Well, what's happening here?
he is being taken.
Is it pink for me?
I mean, it's like not, it's nothing that he's doing. It's just like the coloration about how like colorless he is more the thing. He is being taken to the stocks for 3 days.
You guys know how law works, right? Guy breaks law, gets punished. This guy's the Punisher, so good job.
Yep, he takes them to the stocks, and in there's already two guys. But there's already two guys in the stocks, and they sort of shove him into there. They lock him in, and and they actually put a donkey's head on him, like a paper mache donkey head, not a real one.
Oh, okay, I was about to
Nice.
ask.
I have a question.
What?
Is this the kind of stocks where you can buy like tomatoes and stuff to chuck at people?
He just points over to the nearby fruit seller who does have tomatoes. Yes.
How much?
When you go over to and ask how much, he goes, if you're buying them to eat, a copper a piece. If you're buying them to throw at the people at the stockades, a copper for a dozen.
Sweet, I take I'm not really gonna use these free copper. I take 3 dozen.
Yeah, the throwing ones are probably rotten.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's great.
he hands you a bunch of rotten tomatoes. That they're just they were purposefully left to rot so that way people could have throwing stuff. You start chucking tomatoes at the guys in the stocks.
I'm
These
friendly
prisoners are
enough.
very
With
full of you.
I like the others enough to pass them some tomatoes as well. It's
Okay.
good.
Does anybody take him up on it?
I will pass.
I'm not really into wanton cruelty.
I don't approve of any of this.
It's punishment. It's this is how things work in these parts.
He says as he just chucks a tomato. He's not even looking. He's just like your end isn't even looking. He's just like picking up a tomato, throwing it just like in the direction of the stocks, and as he's talking to you guys.
The social humiliation that being in this situation will help them learn that in the future they should follow the law. I thought you guys were all for the law.
Out of character, what law did this guy break?
He had vampires in his house. He stole bones. Important,
Oh, he
holy
did steal the
bones.
Okay, well, in that case, I guess.
It's
He
important.
to steal the bones.
I guess Erasmus is okay with it. Then
I mean, I don't know what law these other two broke, but it must be important.
Law and such. So.
Not Isaac, because once he locked up the guy, he just started walking away. But the guards that are just there normally, one of them said, "That one's in there until sundown because he talked ill of the festivals, and that one is there until tomorrow morning because some other stupid petty thing that." Because here we go. That one's in there because he said that the Martikov family was better than the Strahd, and the Strahd's are the ones who were the one that just left their house.
Before I'd like to make a bit of conversation with him.
Watch out for tomatoes.
All right. What? All right. Gertrude.
I'd walk up to him and I said, "Hi, we were the ones who discovered the vampires. Do you guys have a plan to keep them contained during the night?"
They look at each other and they go, Isnik will take care of it.
I'm specifically talking to Isaac.
Okay. He goes, I do. And he just keeps walking the direction of the coffin maker's house.
Do you need any help? Would you like any help, sir?
No.
I'd like to talk with the guy in the
I'm
stocks.
pretty good at taking care of undead things.
It is fine. I will take care of it myself.
Watch out for tomatoes, Joe.
He's gonna fuck him up. He's gonna kill him. I want to watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk with the guy in the stocks who talked ill of the festivals because nobody is allowed to, and this is very upsetting.
All right. So I guess you're dodging tomatoes as End throws them, and
No, I'm just standing purposefully in the way with my back towards End.
all right. The guards up
I'm
there.
wearing big pointy pants.
Tomatoes isn't just gonna get thrown at you.
Okay. So the guards who are guarding the stockades are like, hey, no, don't get that close. Nope, back off. Nobody's allowed to talk to them.
If you want to
I
talk
would like
through the
to
language
talk.
of tomatoes.
He'll be released
would
at
like
what?
to talk to this
Sundown?
president.
Neil?
What was that?
I would like to talk with this man anyway. If you
They
don't
they
mind.
start walking up to you,
I'm
and
going
they start
to-
trying to grab you to forcefully escort you away from him.
As they're walking up to him, I'm going to run up to them and say, "Hey fellas, hey, have you guys fought any vampires before?"
No.
No.
I've fought
Oh,
at
well.
least 3.
At
Interested
least.
in hearing a few stories about vampires?
Not particularly.
They're gonna
Sure.
release him in like a couple of
That's pretty-
hours, right? Just talk to him then.
All right.
All right. So, at this point, since Gertrude is still following Izek, Izek steps in front of the house, holds out his demon-looking arm, and sets the house on fire.
See, we could have done this several hours ago and saved that guy the job.
No, because if you had done it, it would have been illegal. Because he's doing it, it's legal. That's fucked up, but true. It's how it works.
I'd look Isaac dead in the eye and I say, please don't tell the tiefling that you did this.
He looks at you and he goes, "What's a tiefling?"
The one with the horns that I was traveling with.
You're traveling with one with horns.
Yeah.
All
Are
right.
you?
Don't tell him you did this. He's gonna get super just completely intolerable about it.
He gets so pissy.
And then
don't
at this
wanna
point he
deal
starts
with
work.
this.
At this point he starts walking back to the burgomaster's mansion.
I'm not gonna lie, you may have just made him want to arrest me.
As long as you break the law.
Well, I mean, it may not be arresting you for what you actually did, but you probably should be arrested at some point.
Yeah.
If nothing else, for stealing a lot.
They don't know that you
Lot.
that they don't. He doesn't know that you've stolen anything since you got here. Actually, I don't think he's.
No,
I don't think he's actually stolen anything since he got into town.
Nah, just the
no
second
anchor.
You know, I would have stolen, but these
He's
guys
gonna
won't
get
let me.
extradited to the other town. Okay.
All right.
Okay, I'll
Oh,
probably
also,
run out of time by now.
can I check what was up with his magic when he used that?
Sure.
Just out of
Just go
curiosity.
ahead and use Arcana. Some sort of weird, fucked up demon magic, but I mean, you can't exactly tell what.
Oh,
And
so
that's
just
fine. As just idle curiosity.
It sounds like In's purview.
I'm always on the lookout for people who can do phase shit, because I'm super keen on that.
Okay. All right.
If there's
So,
nothing else to do today, I'm gonna go back to the church and go to bed.
oh, you guys are staying at the church. I thought you were going to.
I'm staying in the church.
Okay.
I don't know about the rest of them.
I'm still waiting to talk to the guy.
I'm going to stay in the inn so that way Gertrude won't stop me robbing random houses.
All right. So I think that's actually a good place to call it with everybody either retiring to the inn or the church. We can pick up at the inn or something later. Like next
When
week.
does the guy get released from the stocks? Because Aiden still wants to talk to him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. We'll say that night falls and they like afternoon falls and they let the one guy go. They take the paper mache donkey head off of him and they start moving it. And then another guy comes up and he's just replaced with him and they place the donkey head on him.
Wow, justice is efficient around here.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
the guy walks away and he starts like rubbing his wrists and like trying to like stretch his neck a little bit, trying to just to get the kinks out.
Hey, you okay, buddy?
I'm fine. I just spoke ill
Would you
for
like-
festivals. That's all.
Would you like a fresh tomato?
No, I think I've had enough of tomatoes for one lifetime. Actually,
So,
This man just smells
what?
like ketchup.
Oh. That's... Anyway, so what's up with these festivals? Everybody's talking about how we can't talk ill of them.
The Burgomaster seems to think that if we keeps the town happy, it will keep the devil Strahd away from us. And I just so happened to say that I did not think that was true and that the festivals weren't raising spirits at all. And then for that, I was thrown into the stockades for a day.
What do they even do
It
during these
depends.
festivals?
It depends on the week. So, last week we killed wolves and had the children parade their heads around on pikes. This week we're building a giant sun to set on fire. Next week, who knows? We might be dancing naked outside the walls. And I don't even care anymore.
Do you even get drunk during these? It doesn't really sound like a party.
Drinks are there, yes, but drinks really don't help. After you've been doing festival after festival, week after week, month after month, year after year.
You just need to get into the party spirit.
I was in the party spirit for 3 weeks, and then it stopped being fun, and now it is just tiresome.
Careful there, buddy. It sounds like you're bad-mouthing the festivals.
Look, I think what we all need is to fight for your right to stop partying.
When you don't want to party, it's time to nap hard.
Wow.
I am in the inn making shitty beer. Okay. All right. So we'll pick up at the inn next week. So that's day 1 of Valaki. So the dawn of the second day, 48 hours remain until the Festival of the Blazing Sun.
And then the moon crashes into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
The earthquakes don't start until day 3.
It's actually the sun.
Yeah.
Sun's
Anyway,
not crashing.
thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to go get something to eat, and then I'll be back for God of War, I guess. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.